Hello there, Mr. Wayne. I'm so glad you come in for your appointment. Are you ready for your head massage? Now, Mr. Wayne, just relax and sit yourself down. We're going to begin right away. Now, I'm going to start working on your temples first, if you understand, sir. I know, of course, you could afford a much more expensive head massages, so I'm glad that you've chosen to come to my establishment, Mr. Wayne. I hope that you are enjoying this, and I hope that you find it a very illuminating experience, that you feel like a whole new man by the time you are done. Now, what I'm going to do is start working those temples first. What we will do is we will start with the temples here, and then we will work our way back to skull. What this is going to do is start slowly loosening that tension that you carry being such a successful businessman such as yourself, Mr. Wayne. I think you will find that this will give you a great new perspective on life, and you will greatly enjoy it. Now, tell me, Mr. Wayne, what caused you to book an appointment with my humble establishment? Well, I know my reputation precedes me. I have many happy clients, many of whom are, if I may say, rich and powerful, such as yourself, which I'm sure is partly why you chose me. Obviously, having someone who is discreet is very useful when you are of a certain sort in social circles. It doesn't do to have someone who's helping out, such as myself, who is loose lips. They sink ships, don't they, Mr. Wayne? Ah, good. Now you can tell we are beginning to move back now towards the back of the head. As we move back towards the head, what I want you to do, Mr. Wayne, is just let yourself relax. Let yourself just think about any little thought that should come to your mind, whether that's, a vacation you took a few years ago that was relaxing, bank statements, or a wonderful walk in the park, anything that should come to mind. I'm sure you will find it just flowing out of your lips. Now, Mr. Wayne, I know that you are a very busy man, and so I'm going to make sure that the hour you spend with me is as relaxing as possible. And don't you worry, this hour is going to feel like an eternity. It's going to feel like it's going on forever and ever and ever, and there will be absolutely no end. Now, as we begin moving further to the back of the skull, this back here is the part that controls perception and sight. It's a very delicate part of the head. If someone was to say to take a blow to the back of the head, that could cause all sorts of issues with perception and reality. If you were to see me as a close and personal friend, that might be something that you would begin to perceive at this time. Someone that you can really trust, and someone that you know you can do whatever I say and it will be just perfectly fine. I'm so glad that you think so. If you think so, go ahead and respond in the affirmative now with a yes. Ah, that's perfect, Mr. Wayne. You're doing so well, and I hope that this is a very relaxing experience for you. Now, as I begin moving down to the neck, I'm sure you'll find that you have a great deal of tension in the back of your neck. You are a very important man, and that's where a lot of the very important men that I work with, that is a very muscular neck you have there, Mr. Wayne, carry a lot of their tension. As you know, of course, the neck is also where that spinal column begins to connect to the brain in general, begins to control things like movement and such. Someone who was very gifted in certain skills that they learned in the East, well, they might be able to sort of, oh, I don't know, take control of your very body and make it so that you have no more control of yourself and have to do whatever I say, or something silly like that. Now, as we move down there, you will definitely notice your whole body beginning to relax so that you will soon be completely under my control. You're doing so well, Mr. Wayne. I am so proud of you, and you are going to serve me very, very well. I'm so impressed, in fact, we're going to move right onto those shoulders. We're going to move right onto those shoulders. And the shoulders, of course, hold so much more tension even than the neck. Of course, the shoulders are a wonderful pipeline to several critical nerve clusters, which I will use to access this time. As I access those, just feel that tension moving out of your shoulders and moving towards giving yourself completely over to me, mind, body, and soul. You're doing just absolutely fantastic, Mr. Wayne. Feel yourself relax and feel yourself give in, give in, give in. Now, Mr. Wayne, as you find yourself getting deeper and deeper under my control, what I'm going to do is we're going to take this card and we're going to put this right underneath that lovely hat I'm going to give you in just a moment. It is a very, very fashionable hat. I think you will greatly like it. I think you will find it a wonderful hat to wear. You're going to want to wear it as often as you possibly can. Now, of course, you won't be able to wear the hat at all times, but that's quite all right, isn't it, Mr. Wayne? Because whenever you have the chance, you're going to have the unresistible, the indomitable urge to put that hat on, and you're going to wear it as often as possible. You're going to let those messages from that delightful little card go right into your skull and just let you not have to worry with things on what I think, or what I want, or what I desire. No, what you desire is whatever the Mad Hatter wants. First, we're going to start very slow. We're just going to transfer a few measly million of your petty cash into my accounts. Just something that won't attract any additional attention at this time. It will give me a little bit of a slush fund, so I'll be able to make more of my little cards. And then you'll recommend your friends and colleagues, the other very individuals who have sway in Gotham, and you'll bring them to me, won't you? Bring them with a tip of the hat. And there, Mr. Wayne, there you will have them sit. And I'll give them their very own card and their very own stylish hat. And as we're doing that, we'll begin to make a few more substantial changes to Wayne Enterprises. We'll begin working on research on this fascinating new technology, this chip that we'll begin putting out in all of your wonderful smart devices that will allow us to start taking over all of Gotham. We don't need to get them all, just enough so that the others will force the chip on the few remaining who try to resist. And it's all because of you, Mr. Wayne. All because of this head massage Uh, what? What are you doing? You're not Bruce Wayne. You're Batman. Batman in disguise. You disguised yourself as Bruce Wayne. You got the blocking band, the same one you constructed 6 months ago when I tried to take over your mind. Curse you, Batman. You may have foiled me, but I'll get out. I have chips hidden everywhere, and I will slip one at the right moment to the right person, and they'll break me free. You won't stop me, Batman, when you least expect it. I'll give you the perfect massage. The Mad Hatter will control you forever. I hope you enjoyed your massage. If you do enjoy Roleplay Riot, subscribe so that you can hear when the new ones come out, or consider becoming a Patreon supporter so I can do more of my fun cosplays. Or you can go to my Amazon wish list and order me an item for a cosplay. But until then, enjoy your massage. It will change everything.